guide you to where others have been, but it cannot reveal who you might become. It cannot chart the courage required to venture into where no line has been drawn. Since we are born, we've all been handed maps, telling us to where to go, what to do, how far we're allowed to dream, giving us blueprints for our careers, expectations for our personalities, behaviors, and whatnot. But the flaw about this is that these maps, they're authored by someone else. And they often give us no chance to actually express ourselves and unlock our complete potential. You see, we are often told, don't talk too much, stay in your limits, follow the trends, be like everyone else. Don't go too far or you might fall. But the thing about this is that this is not going to ensure and guarantee happiness, fulfillment, or purpose. If it can ensure and guarantee one thing, it is predictability. And I don't want my life to be predictable. I want my existence and everything that I do to go into history. I know what it feels like to be underestimated. Not through harsh words, but through subtle assumptions. People, they assume, they judge you even before you actually get the opportunity to express yourselves. Some said that you're too loud, as if confidence is a flaw. Some said that she can do a little bit of everything but master nothing. And for the longest time, I also felt that maybe I was not enough to stand out. I actually felt like the jack of all trades, master of none. But then I realized that being a jack of all trades, master of none is not a weakness. It means that I can always learn, evolve, and outgrow all the labels others impose on me. When others set expectations, boundaries, and limits for me, it tells us more about them than me. On an average estimate, we meet about 80,000 people in our lives. 80,000 people. And most of these people are going to forget our names. So why do we try to squeeze and squander ourselves to make strangers comfortable? There's just a few handful of people that are going to remain in our lives throughout, and that's all that matters. You don't owe an explanation to anyone who questions your choices, your decisions, and everything that you do. So why not live an unapologetic life that is vivid, that is curious, that is imperfect, audacious, and alive? The world, it idealizes perfection. But the thing about perfection is that perfection is overrated. Perfection is unstable, it's sterile, and it's almost unattainable. We need to understand that there's always someone who's going to be better, stronger, and more accomplished than us. And what defines life is not my flaws. What defines life is how I accept my flaws, my curiosities, my explanations, and everything that sets my soul alight. One thing that shaped my perspective and how I view the world is animals. We all come across animals in our day-to-day lives. And these animals, they are ruthlessly, brutally, they are slaughtered, they are bitten with cruelty. And all of this is dismissed as normal. So when I decided to raise my voice and not be a bystander, there comes the mocking. People said, you're too weak, you're too kind, they're just animals, stop pretending. But if this makes me too much for the world, then maybe they are too little for the world that I want to create. Humanity and compassion, they go hand in hand, they are not optional. Animals, them being voiceless just because they cannot take a stand for themselves, they are slaughtered, exploited for human amusement, convenience, and profit. Human beings, being one of the most powerful species, we should always use our power to benefit others, not take advantage from them. So, the future, it does not belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who create it, loudly, fearlessly, and on their own terms. The future belongs to those who have the audacity and dare to go beyond the maps others create for you. I don't want my life just to be successful. I want my life that feels like mine, where I do anything and everything that I want. Great explorers like Marco Polo, they did not follow modern maps. They went into the unknown and we now know their names. Their names are written in history. So if there's anything I want to leave each one of you with by the end of my talk, is that go create your own map. Stop seeking someone else's approval, validation. You don't need it. Because at the end of the day, every map ends. But the question is, are you going to stop there? Or are you going to dare to go further? Thank you. That's all from my side.